So.
RiverBender.com's coverage is proudly brought to you by Munganask Burkhart, Alton Toyota, Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, Barrett Heating and Cooling, Grid Solar, the power of independence, Haug Orthodontics, creating unforgettable smiles, Lewis & Clark, Community College, Liberty Bank, Bank Locally, Bank Liberty, Macias Insurance Agency, Nautilus Fitness Center, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville, Tarrant & Harmon, Real Estate and Auction, and Roberts Motors.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganask Burkhart Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganask Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganask Burkhart carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
We protect your house. And your car. Because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Lennox.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Lennox products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
Get paid to go solar.
We're not solar bros. At Grid, we're solar pros. We explain the process behind solar power so you can make an informed decision. We'll work with you to make owning your power as simple as possible and affordable with zero down financing and payment options. Our only goal is to save you money. Call Grid when you're ready to be independent of the power company.
Too long ago, but they have had some offensive numbers. Now they also have freshmen like Sheets and Reynolds and Beecham in the starting lineup. So 3 of those 2 for head coach Mike Beecham. Head coach for Carlinville is Julie Gibson, and she brings her team here with a record of 6-3. They're off to a 2-0 start in their conference, the South Central, the SCC Conference. So we'll see how things go today with the Cavaliers and the Oilers. Should be a good game.
3 losses on the season for Carlinville, losing to Pleasant Plains, Auburn, and they played a bigger school out of the Mississippi Valley Conference. Triad lost that game 5-3. So that's the 3 losses for Carlinville.
And we're about ready to get going. Beecham in the circle and ready to go here, the freshman. And we're going to see her on display right away. We've heard a lot of good things about her. She's a right-handed pitcher. Maybe not overpowering, but a very good pitcher. Makes the good pitches and mixes it up and changes speeds. And really started hearing about her. The coach's daughter back when she was in 6th or 7th grade, so a lot of good things. And we'll see quickly here, Ellie Beecham facing Carlinville, and she throws strike one. We're underway. Cavaliers up to the plate here at the Barrett Heating and Cooling broadcast booth for softball today.
That's one of those intangibles, being a coach's daughter. You might have all the skills, but you know the game by being a coach's kid.
Right-handed batter in there, foul ball, backing out of play.
Into the new netting here at the softball field. New backstop.
And they've started to make some renovations here. Braylee Weiser is the batter here for Carlinville. They have the temporary fencing out there, the outfield fence, the home run fence, but they're going to make a permanent fence out there. That's the next step here. The new dugouts were a few years ago, and now they have the backstop and the netting, which is brand new.
And they're able to put a temporary fence out there because the boys playing their games out at the Emmerich Sports Complex on 6th Street.
Here comes another pitch, and it's a ground ball to the shortstop. A bobble there. Took a little bad hop. Went up high on Adams a little bit. That very last hop, it stayed down, then came up, and no throw. As she bobbles it, it was right to her. We'll call it an E6 for now. Is that tough scoring?
She did everything right. She came in on it and just did not get the hop she was expecting. Went up her arm, and once you don't field it cleanly, there's not a chance to get that runner at first.
So our very first play, we don't know how to score it. It didn't even take 5 or 6 innings. The very first batter. Well, this batter is Hallie Gibson, the pitcher, a junior for Carlinville. 1 on, nobody out. Another right-handed batter here. And the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Big cut there by Gibson. She'll be followed by Hannah Gibson.
Some of Beecham's numbers, 2.74 ERA. She's thrown 46 innings coming into today. Struck out 76 batters.
This one's up and in.
We've also seen Ely in the circle at times. Beecham 6-1 record, Ely 2-1.
Well, Beecham has already had a lot of games early, March and April, where she's had double-digit strikeouts, 10, 11, 12 strikeouts in games. Here's the pitch. It is low and inside. Throw to first. The runner got back, and the ball got away, but right fielder backing him up out there. Sheets in right, Treader in center. Kassler in left. Around the infield, Ely, Adams, Reynolds, and Gilliam third to first. Haley Pratt, the catcher, a good one. And Beecham in the circle, the pitcher. She rocks and fires, and it's a fly ball to short center, right at Lily Treader. She makes the play in center, 1 down.
Sheets, the freshman, out in right field. She heads up on that pickoff attempt down at first base because she was coming in, and that ball got away from the first baseman, and she was right there to grab it. Had she just been standing in her position, runner at first could have tried to take second.
Another right-handed batter here. It's Hannah Gibson, a senior, and she sends one deep, but foul. And she pulled that one and hit it way far. Home run distance, but never fair. Strike one. Taberzi, another senior on deck. And this starts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seniors in a row in the batting order for Carlinville. They start 6 seniors. The Oilers start 5 seniors. 1 on, 1 out. Head coach Julie Gibson down at third base for the Cavs. You're in tune to WBGZ Alton. 5 o'clock. Riverbend softball today on the Big Z. Way high for a ball. Hannah Gibson, the 3-hitter, wears number 33 on her blue jersey. Blue and red of Carlinville High. Here's the next. Swing and a foul. Rise ball looked like there and fouled it back.
No wind today. Normally we come here to the softball diamond at Wood River, and that wind is blowing that infield dirt right in our face. Not today.
Not so far. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got a long way to go. Wood River 8-2. They've played 10 games. Swing and a fly ball to Treader again in center. This time she has to go back, and she drops the ball. Tried to make a basket catch. Now she'll throw to third, and it's offline a little bit, and that will be an error on the center fielder. And Coach Mike Beecham was telling us before the game that they had some miscues in the field yesterday at Salem, and it's now continuing here today.
That ball was hit well, and Treader went back on it, turning to her left and going back and tracking that fly to the softball. Had it go off her glove, and then it was an awkward throw to try to cut down that runner coming into third. Once that throw got by the shortstop, the batter was able to take second.
Left-handed batter now, that's Isabella Taberzi. Izzy Taberzi is a senior. Foul ball, strike 1. Throws left, bats left. Basketball, volleyball, softball for her year-round.
Well, Beecham is someone who can get you some strikeouts, so with 1 out, she needs 1 here.
And this one is just outside for a ball. Right below the belt, between the belt and the knees. It wouldn't have been easy, but you think about it, it could have been a 1-2-3 inning. Could have been.
Yeah.
Pitch. There's a strike. Catches the outside corner. Strike 2.
And when we give them errors, that's the indication. It should have been an out.
Should have been, could have been. But second and third, 1 out. Beecham looks in, gets the sign. 2 strikes on the batter, the senior. Taberzi will ground 1 to third. They'll throw to first, and the runner's going to score. And right in front of the third baseman, Ely, was the runner coming down. I thought she was going to take a peek and maybe throw home, but on to first. A run scores, and it's 2 out.
Weiser was not going on contact, and she was trapped. If the third baseman had just held the softball and got a rundown between home and third, probably could have prevented a run and got an out. Now the run scores, still gets the out, but there's a run that crosses the plate.
Foul ball, back and out of play. Way back and way out of play over the new netting.
So Taberzi gets an RBI there, and still a runner in scoring position at third.
2 down. Chloe Pope is the batter, senior. And the pitch. It's up and away to the right-handed batter. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kendall Maddox, senior, will be next. Addison Rule, senior catcher, after that. Carlinville starts with a lead, 1-0. Pitch, high for a ball.
And going back to that play where the run scored, if that had been later in the game, in a tight game, I think that it might have been a different result. But early in the game, maybe prevent the big inning, get that sure out at home, at first base rather. Let the run score, knowing that you haven't even batted yet.
Now Beecham takes something off there, and a foul ball out of play. Strike 2. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Runner at third, and a run in. The Oilers still in the field here to start the ball game. We're just underway. 5 o'clock today. First pitch. And the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that will end the inning. So the Cavaliers settle for 1 run. They leave 1. And 1 strikeout for Beecham in that inning, too. 1-0 with the Oilers coming up in just a moment. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Olivia Sheets, a freshman, foul ball, strike one. Freshman at the top, Sheets. Freshman at the bottom, Reynolds. Also a freshman, number 2, and that's the pitcher, Ellie Beecham. 3 freshman starters, swing and a miss, strike 2.
This freshman has 4 doubles on the year, so she's got a little bit of gap power out of her small stature at the top of the order.
Here's the next. This one's high. Trying to make her chase there at 0-2, but it's now 1 ball, 2 strikes.
She got up on her tippy toes, but she let it go.
Where's number 5? Sheets is ready. Gibson brings it in. It's popped up infield. Shortstop, third baseman there. It'll be the shortstop, Weiser, who will make the play. Popped to short, 1 out. That'll bring in Beecham, the freshman. She wears number 10, right-handed batter.
2 freshmen to lead things off, and then a bunch of seniors in the lineup.
There's a ground ball, tap back to the circle. Gibson will throw to first. Quickly, 2 up, 2 down.
An efficient 2 outs for this pitcher Gibson for Carlinville.
Now the seniors, Ely, Pratt, Treader, Adams, 4 in a row. And Jordan will hit one the other way. That's a base hit. Nice piece of hitting there as she goes to right field and hit it hard the other way with 2 outs.
And she had to hustle because that was hit so hard into right field that if that right fielder charged it, fielded it cleanly, and a strong throw could have got her at first base. Instead, 2-out hit for Ely. That's hit number 17 on the season, tops on the team.
Jordan's on. Here comes Haley. Haley Pratt, senior catcher. Where's number 2? Pitch is high. Ball 1. Bottom of the first inning, 1-0 Carlinville. They scored on a ground out in the top of the first. Cavaliers and Oilers here in softball today. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Up in her eyes again. Chased it, 1-1. Two up, 2 down, and then a single. Now it's the 4-hitter. High again, 2-1 the count. Lily Treader on deck. We'll see if it gets that far. Gibson rocks and fires. Fly ball popped up into right field. Harding, the right fielder, will make the play straight away right, and that will end the inning. So 1 hit, 1 left, and after 1 inning here in Wood River, Cavaliers lead it 1-0 over the Oilers. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports, presented by the
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganast Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganast Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganast Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
Inspiring her dreams and helping her pursue them. That's why we protect your house and your car, because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. American Family Insurance.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
Get paid to go solar.
We're not solar bros. At Grid, we're solar pros. We explain the process behind solar power so you can make an informed decision. We'll work with you to make owning your power as simple as possible and affordable with zero down financing and payment options. Our only goal is to save you money. Call Grid when you're ready to be independent of the power company.
High delivery, and it's a ball. One out, second inning underway here. Beecham looks in, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that will be strike three and another K for the freshman.
There's probably been not too many innings where Beecham only gets the one strikeout, but that was the case in the first inning. The last out was via the K. Gets her second strikeout of the afternoon. Second batter she sees in inning number 2.
This one is high for a ball. Harding taking ball one.
Opponents are hitting .213 off Beecham.
Here's the next. This one sails high for a ball.
And like we said, 76 strikeouts coming into today in 46 innings pitched.
Closing in on a 2-to-1 ratio. Foul ball, strike one. 2 up, 2 down here. She's retired 4 in a row since an error back in the first inning. And the next. It's a strike called, and that evens it 2-2 now.
Seems like she's really working high in the zone. Got that called strike at the letters there. Now you just go a little bit higher, see if you can get this batter to chase.
Swing and a miss. She did it. Up, 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 and away. Strike 3, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 for the Lady Cavaliers, the Oilers, and the Cavs today. And second inning here, Carlinville with the early lead, 1-0. We're back in a moment to Wood River. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports, presented by the...
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
It was close to being out of play. That would have been close if she'd have caught it.
That was a long run for the right fielder. And you mentioned out of play. There is a line, an imaginary line that goes from the end of the dugout out towards the outfield temporary fence that is considered out of play.
Here's a pitch high for a ball, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Head coach, last couple of years, Mike Beecham. Before that, Dana Emmerich for a number of years. Assistant coach coaching down at first is Haley Shoemake, former Oiler. There's a foul ball back and out of play. Shoe is from the class of 2017. She probably doesn't want me mentioning that, but we talked about that. And while she was playing, there was a pitcher for the Oilers named Victoria Beecham. She's here in the crowd. It's a soft line drive, and that's a base hit into right field it goes. Base hit the other way. And a leadoff single, and the Oilers have a couple of hits to right field.
I think we talked about it in the broadcast the other day. Usually not a very good batting average when you're got 2 strikes against you, but that time Treader didn't try to overpower the pitch, just took it the other way and gets a leadoff single to start the second.
There's a bunt and a foul. Cammie Adams, the shortstop, strike 1 on the bunt. And we'll see if she's bunting here with a runner at first and nobody out. She did on the first pitch. 1-0 Carlinville. Just the second inning. The pitch on the way. And fakes a bunt, takes high for a ball.
That time she was a little bit late to square around, even if she had made contact. I think if you're going to be sacrificing here, you need to get that bat out there a little quicker.
Here's the next. And she bunts it foul. Strike 2. Bottom 3 in the order after Cammie. It's Gilliam, Kassler, Reynolds to follow. Nobody out.
Now you just want to make contact. 2 strikes.
Here's the next swing, and a foul stays alive. The Oilers are shooting for right field here. A lot of speed on the fastballs for Gibson. There's been a couple of hits the other way to right field already.
It's tough to catch up. She's got some pop on these pitches.
This one's up and in for a ball.
I think by far she's the hardest thrower of the girls softball pitchers we've seen this season.
Hallie Gibson, right-handed pitcher, rocks and fires. And strike 3 called. Looked a little up and in like the very last pitch, but this one's close enough. Strike 3.
Well, Beecham got a call at the letters last half inning, and now a called third strike here for the first strikeout of the game for this pitcher, Gibson.
Gibson to Gilliam now. It's a bunt. It's a foul.
We've seen 3 bunt attempts hit the plate on foul tips.
Little bit of a breeze now, blowing out toward right field. Sunshine, though, all day long. Pitch high for a ball.
This pitcher, when she maybe has an indication that the batter may be bunting, she's just keeping the pitch low. Hard to bunt pitch that's low.
There's a ball down and in, 2-1. To the 7-hitter, Avery Gilliam. Right-handed batter waits and will take. It's up and in for a ball again.
Really changing the eye level with each pitch. Down in the zone, up around the letters.
A lot of pitches up and in, up and in. This one down low and inside. Ball 4. 2 on, 1 out. This inning, we've had a hit, strikeout, and a walk for the 3 hitters.
Might take some production from the bottom of the order to push a run across here, with Kassler stepping in.
Jade is a senior, left fielder. And the pitch to her. High, ball 1.
5 hits, 3 runs driven in on the season. She's got a runner in scoring position here. Gets through the infield dirt to the grass. Should be able to score Treader.
There's a line drive, and the first baseman, Taberzi, makes a nice backhanded play right at the bag, steps on for a double play. Hit hard, but good play at first.
Excellent play. Grabbed it right off the dirt. Was able to catch it cleanly and then just take a half step back to the bag for an inning-ending double play.
2 on and 1 out, and Kassler hit it hard and maybe down that right field line if it gets by. Looked like it was going to be fair for sure, right at the bag. But it's a double play to end the second inning. We go to...
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports. Conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganast Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganast Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganast Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
We protect your house and your car. Because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Lennox products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
The only run, that was in the top of the first.
And it was this batter here who reached to lead off the game, came around to score the lone run.
Pop foul, back and out of play again. And so she has 2 strikes on another batter. She struck out 3 in a row, the bottom 3 in the batting order. But this is the top, Braylee Weiser, senior shortstop. This one bounces in. May have slipped out of her hand a little bit there. It's 1-2.
When Weiser put that ball in play, if you recall, it was a ground ball to the shortstop that just took a little odd last hop, and Adams couldn't quite field it cleanly.
Line drive down the left field line, and the left fielder will have to play it on a hop. And the throw to second is offline as the runner really never stopped. That's a hustling double with 1 out.
Yeah, it should have been a single, but that throw came in more or less towards the middle of the infield instead of at the bag at second. And just little miscues like that, allowing a batter, base runner to get an extra base. Hope it doesn't prove costly with the heart of the order coming up now for Carlinville.
Gibson 0 for 1. Ellie Beecham looks in. Pratt gives the sign, the catcher, and here it comes. It's a bunt to third. The pitcher's going to scoop it up, make a nice play to first out. Backhanded play by Beecham out of the circle, spinning around and firing a strike to first base.
She could have maybe let the third baseman Ely field it and throw with her momentum taking her towards first base, but she made the aggressive play to field her position well. Backhand it, spin, and fire, gets the out.
Hallie Gibson out. Here's Hannah Gibson now, senior. High, ball 1. Runner at third now, 2 down.
She hit that fly ball to deep center last time up. So she's got some pop.
Straightaway center, and it was deep. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little looper. Shortstop leaps up and makes the play. Looping liner Adams at short will stab it for the third out. And that will end the inning for Carlinville. Middle of the third now, and it's still 1-0. Cavaliers lead the Oilers in softball. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports, presented by...
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
Get paid to go solar.
We're not solar bros. At Grid, we're solar pros. We explain the process behind solar power so you can make an informed decision. We'll work with you to make owning your power as simple as possible and affordable with zero down financing and payment options. Our only goal is to save you money. Call Grid when you're ready to be independent of the power company.
Where quality starts.
Welcome back to more softball, bottom of the third inning. And East Alton Wood River coming to the plate. Reynolds, Sheets, and Beecham. Number 9 hitter will start us off here. And back to softball on the Big Z. 5 o'clock hour. Swing and a miss. Freshman Morgan Reynolds first up. Bottom of the third inning in a 1-0 game. Cavaliers lead the Lady Oilers. The pitch, swing and a miss.
Well, she's got an uppercut swing. I think the coaches would like it to see a little bit more level through the zone.
This one's upstairs for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sheets and Beecham, top of the order to follow. Here's the next. Swing and a foul. Gibson the pitcher, Rule the catcher. Taberzi at first. Nice double play last inning by first baseman Taberzi. Maddox at second, Weiser short, Pope at third base. Swing and a miss, strike 3 and a couple of strikeouts. First time through the order for Gibson.
You would think Gibson would rack up a few more strikeouts than what she has in the third inning. That's just her second. A lot of balls put into play here, so that bodes well for the Oilers in the next time through the lineup to maybe make some more solid contact.
Swing and a fly ball right at the left fielder, though. Left fielder there. Reeves will make the play. 2 down.
And that was some solid contact there, hitting the ball out to left. First pitch she sees, and now the heart of the order coming up with Beecham, Ely, Pratt. These are the players that get it done from the Oilers when they put those runs on the board.
8-2 record for the Oilers in softball after 10 games. But again, they were shut out yesterday and being shut out here so far today. Shut out yesterday at Salem. Conference game. There's a ground ball up the middle. Second baseman to her right makes the play to first. Good play by Maddox on defense there. Ground ball to second. Strikeout, fly out, ground out. 1, 2, 3 for the Oilers. We'll go to the 4th inning. Still 1-0. Cavaliers lead the Oilers. Back in Wood River in a moment with softball presented in part by the Simmons Hanley Conroy Law Firm.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Bowman, Brent Birkeland back in Wood River as we continue on. Taberzi, Pope, and Maddox against Beecham as we go to the 4th inning in a 1-0 pitcher's duel. Foul ball by the left-handed batting first baseman, Taberzi.
Last half inning was a 1-2-3 inning for Gibson and the Cavaliers. For Beecham. She had a 1-2-3 inning back in the second. Now we start the fourth.
Started at 5 o'clock today. This one's low and away for a ball. And again, Salem is scheduled to be here tomorrow, and the plan is after the game today to put the tarp on here on this field in case there's just rain till lunchtime or so tomorrow. Who knows? There's a line drive base hit. Treader's going to have to chase it to the fence. Taberzi has a double to start the fourth as she hit it hard and hit it the other way to left center field.
These Carlinville bats do not get cheated. They take some hardy swings, and that time took it into that gap between left and center field, rolled all the way to that temporary fence. Leadoff double, Carlinville trying to add to their 1-0 lead.
Well, last inning they had a one-out double. Beecham pitched around that. This one is over, but just slow to Pope. Ball one. 5-hitter, struck out her first time up, 0 for 1. Beecham, 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. A freshman bringing another one in. Swing and a pop foul, backing out of play to the bleachers here. And that will be strike 1. Pope is the third baseman, a senior. Beecham is the pitcher. Pratt is the catcher for Wood River. Ely at third. Adams at short. Reynolds at second. Gilliam first base.
This is when the defense got to be on their toes, too. You got a runner at second with nobody out. You got to field your position well.
Bunt in the air. Third baseman right there playing in anyway, but Ely, that was going to sail all the way to her either way, and she made the catch on a bunt, 1 out.
She was probably expecting a bunt. And talk about fielding your position. Got to make plays like that. It was right at her. Got that big first out. Now you got to get another.
1 out, runner at second, and Beecham will fire to another senior, Maddox, second baseman. And she will hit one to right. Right fielder back, and she'll have to chase it. It's over her head. A run will score. It's a double to lead off the inning, and now going for third. Tagged out. It'll be a double and out, trying to stretch it to a triple. Out at third, but it's an RBI, and it's 2-0.
I don't know if she ran through a stop sign, but that was ill-advised because the right fielder, Sheets, got that ball back in quickly to the cutoff man, made the strong throw to third, and she was out by several steps for out number 2 of the inning, but she drives in the game's second run.
And ball 1 to Rule, the catcher. So the RBIs, Taberzi in the first inning, now Maddox in the fourth inning. Rule, the batter here.
3 doubles in the game.
Strike called outside corner. 2 outs in the inning. Well, the Oilers defense did a good job there, getting the ball in from right field all the way across the field to third base and out at third.
Everybody's got to execute, and they did just that with the relay. Good strong throw to third.
Well, she thought about sliding into third, but the ball was already waiting, so she just stood there and said, "Tag me, tag me."
She thought about retreating a little bit.
This one's popped up. Foul ball down the left field line, over the shoulder. Third baseman Ely makes a nice play in foul territory, and that will end the inning. Pop to third will finish off the fourth. A run for Carlinville, though. They're up 2-0 now. Cavaliers lead the Oilers. Middle of the ball game, middle of the fourth inning. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports, presented by the
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
There's a ground ball rolling toward third. Third baseman to her left makes a good play. Pope across the infield, 1 out.
Had to range to her left and field it cleanly because any bobble, and with these short base paths in softball, if any bobble, it's going to be difficult to record the out. She fielded it cleanly, got the strong throw across for out number 1.
The batter now, Haley Pratt. Again, the Oilers 8-2, and I don't know, you hear coaches say, oh, we have a young team. Oh, we have a lot of seniors. What if you have both? I mean, this is a strange roster, but a solid roster. This one's popped up near the second base bag. Second baseman there to make the catch. 2 down.
What it could mean is that next year, when you lose all these seniors, it might have a little dip next year, even with freshmen playing such a big role this year. They've got a year under their belt, but need more help on the way. Need that pipeline to keep flowing.
But in softball, it all starts in the circle.
I use the pipeline reference here in Wood River.
I got you.
Okay.
Little refinery pipeline thing going on.
Yeah.
Very good. But their pitcher, a good one, and only a freshman.
That's something to build around.
The batter now, senior, Lily Treader. Hit her first time up, and she'll get a hit to right again. She sends it to right field for the second time in a row. Is hit it hard the other way, 2 for 2.
And she made an adjustment in her swing as the pitch was being delivered. Pitch was a little bit off speed, and Treader made the adjustment, kept her hands back, and was able to take that pitch into right field.
Here's Cammie Adams, shortstop. And she'll take up and in. Ball 1. Well, Cammie Adams needs to keep it going, and maybe a 2-out rally of some sort here. Need a couple base runners. Here's the pitch. It's high, 2-0. Well, the Oilers have had base runners in 3 of their 4 innings. Here comes another. Swing, a little pop to first. Taberzi right there at first base, and that will end the inning. Jammed that time and popped it to the infield, the right side, and the first baseman. After 4 innings now here in Wood River, Cavaliers lead the game 2-0 over the Lady Oilers.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganaz Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganaz Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganaz Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
Inspiring her dreams and helping her pursue them. That's why we protect your house and your car, because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. American Family Insurance.
They did that in the first inning. They did that in the fourth inning.
Beecham, the pitcher for the Oilers, brings it in low. Ball one.
Both teams with 3 hits. The difference, all 3 of the hits for Carlinville have been doubles.
5 base runners for the Cavaliers. Beecham, no walks. There's a shot to short. One hop and tried to scoop it, but couldn't at short. Adams hit hard, and on a short hop, she can't make the play.
I mean, that was smoked to the shortstop, I think on one hop.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to make a stab at it. Couldn't come up with it. Leadoff batters on. Let's see if the Oilers can prevent this leadoff batter from coming around to score.
May see a bunt here. It's the 9-hitter, Piper Reeves. She bunts it in the air. Foul, first base side.
Pratt gave chase, but couldn't quite get there on that pop that had a little bit of air under it up the first base line.
1 on, nobody out. Top of the 5th inning here. First pitch was 5 o'clock today. And we're ready. Right-handed pitcher, right-handed batter, and it's a bunt. Back to the pitcher. In front of the circle, Beecham makes the play to first. 1 out. Runner moves up.
A little bit awkward way of fielding that ball for Beecham. She kind of backhanded it instead of like scooping it with her glove. She backhanded it, and I think maybe it was easier to grab it that way if that ball's spinning. She got the out at first. The sacrifice is good to advance the runner.
And now the pitch to the leadoff hitter popped up. Foul ball, and just near the dugout, first base side, drops foul.
Gilliam kind of gave way to Pratt on that one. It might have been a little bit of an easier play for Gilliam had she gotten there quicker. Once you see that ball go up on the infield, that's just what the Oilers wanted there. With 1 out and a runner at second base, they'll take a pop-up on the infield. But that one was just out of the reach in front of the Cavies dugout.
Weiser, the leadoff hitter, sends one to left. Deep fly, left fielder under it, though, and makes the play. Kassler to her left, a few steps there. Weiser hit it well to left, but 2 out.
If you're going to have a ball go to the outfield, that was right where the Oilers wanted it to go. To the left fielder, keeps the play in front of him. Had that been a fly ball to right, that runner from second probably would have tagged in advance. Instead, it goes to left field, and it's out number 2.
Hallie Gibson, the pitcher now. And a foul ball. That'll be strike 1, back and out of play.
Not out of the inning yet. They've got Dangerous bat in Gibson. She's 0 for 2 today, but she's taking some big swings.
Right-handed batter digs back in. And the pitch. Swinging a fly ball to Treader in center field. Center fielder camps under that one, makes the play. So a leadoff hit, leadoff base runner, but they do not score. They leave a runner on base. They've left 3. The Oilers have left 3. And we're in the 5th inning. The Oilers coming back up, and they still trail. Same score. Cavaliers 2-0 over the Oilers here in Wood.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh-made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
Get paid to go solar.
We're not solar bros. At Grid, we're solar pros. We explain the process behind solar power so you can make an informed decision. We'll work with you to make owning your power as simple as possible and affordable with zero down financing and payment options. Our only goal is to save you money. Call Grid when you're ready to be independent of the power company.
The Cavaliers lead this game, and the Oilers do not have a base runner to third, right? Just one runner to second base.
That's correct. This pitcher, I expected to see her get more strikeouts than what she has. She's only got 2 strikeouts in the game.
One out here. It's a bunt. First base line, foul. Rolling foul there in the dirt. It's Kassler, who lined hard, but right at the first baseman into a double play.
Not a lot of offense out of the 8 and 9 spot in this batting order. And I think Coach Beecham's trying to argue the fact that may have been some obstruction or interference.
I think he said maybe the pitcher touched the ball in fair territory, or somebody did, to make it a fair ball. At least that's what he said. Right. That's what he says from the third base dugout.
Yeah. It took one hop and spun quickly out of in foul territory. So
Kassler here will foul one back. Strike 2.
Kassler with just a 152 batting average, and Reynolds, who's on deck, is hitting just 200 on the season. So if the Oilers want to produce a run in this 5th inning with 1 out, they're going to have these weak bats do something.
There's a check swing, but did not go. We've only had 1 walk total in the ball game. And that was the Oilers giving a walk in the 2nd inning from Gibson. These pitchers are the real deal. Inside for a ball.
And that's what, if you're batting at the bottom of the order and you don't have a lot of production on the season, if you can work a walk, just like a hit, as they say.
There's a line drive, and it is just foul down the line, and Kassler did it again.
Now, if you're saying the first baseman touched that ball, that would have been a very close call to make if she had gotten a glove on it, because it was right down the line at first base. We've got the best view of anyone, but it's fouled. She hit that one hard.
Just like in the 2nd inning when she lined into a double play at first base. This one, a line drive into short right field, foul. This one is foul off to the right. 2-2 to Kassler.
So she's a little bit behind on this hard thrower, but she's made contact, fouled a few off.
Might change speeds on her now.
A lot of room between center and right.
Off-speed pitch, and it is popped up to the first baseman. Taberzi will make the play at first. 2 down.
Try to get her off balance. Made contact again.
Out on her front foot. Now it's Morgan Reynolds, the 9-hitter. Here's the pitch. It's a bunt. It's foul. Strike 1. And maybe this 5th or 6th inning, you start bunting to put some pressure on, get some base runners somehow, some way.
Well, I mean, you hate to, just give up on this 5th inning, but looking ahead to the 6th inning, you've got the top of the order coming up, and that's when you can cash in.
3rd time through. Right now, the 9-hitter, and it's high for a ball.
I mean, in no way do you want to just sacrifice this 3rd out of the 5th inning, but you'd like to start that 6th inning, top of the order.
Swing and a miss. Late cut on a heater. Strike 2. Again, Gibson, 2 strikeouts so far.
And she has had 1-2-3 inning. That was the 3rd.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3 and a 1-2-3 5th inning. No runs, no hits for the Oilers. Nobody left. We go to the 6th inning, and it's still 2-0. Cavaliers lead the Oilers. Softball in Wood River on Big Z Radio Sports.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Looking for a deal that puts you in the driver's seat? Right now, it's Ford employee pricing for everyone. That's right. Ford employee pricing means you pay what Ford employees pay. And with tariff-free pricing, you're saving even more on the vehicle you've been dreaming of. No hidden fees, no extra charges, just you, your new Ford, and a price you could feel good about. Hurry, this offer won't last long. Visit Roberts Motors today and drive away with incredible savings. Roberts Motors, the value store on Albee at Homer Adams Parkway in Alton.
Craig Ballman, Brent Birkeland back with you, and the Cavaliers back at it. Hannah Gibson with a ringing double to right center field, and the Cavaliers at it again as we go to the 6th inning here. You're in tune to WBGZ Alton. 6 o'clock, 6th inning. Cavaliers lead the Oilers 2-0.
Their 4th double of the game. Gibson hits one into right center. Leadoff double. Last inning, they got the leadoff batter on, but failed to score.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul by the lefty, Taberzi, the cleanup hitter. She has an RBI. The other RBI, Maddox, the second baseman. Taberzi waits. Beecham, Oiler pitcher, brings it in. Swing and a pop foul, out of play. Strike 2.
Looked like Beecham was trying to go outside, but the batter adjusted and reached across the plate, fouled it off.
Freshman pitcher, senior batter.
Let's see if she tries an off-speed pitch here.
Going outside, looks like. Outside, ball 1. just off the plate.
That's where you want to miss. You'd hate to miss over the plate if you're going to take something off of it.
Swing and a shot up the middle. That's a base hit. Treader will take it in center, but it's an RBI single. And Taberzi sends one hard up the middle. She has 2 hits. She has 2 RBIs.
There's been some hard hit balls from this Carlinville lineup here today. This is the first time that they actually put 2 hits back-to-back in the game. Taberzi with a line drive single up the middle drives in Gibson with the game's 3rd run.
3-0 Cavaliers now. 6th inning.
Making it just a little bit more difficult for the Oilers to come back.
Swing and a drive to left. Line drive to the left fielder. Kassler grabs it. Back to first. Taberzi. 1 out.
How many flyouts have we seen in this game? There was 2 of them last inning. And some of these balls getting hit into the outfield, right at the outfielders, but hit well by this Cavaliers team.
Pop-ups on the infield, too. Putting the ball in the air. Here's the pitch. It is low. Ball 1 to Maddox here.
Last strikeout recorded by Beecham was the leadoff batter in the 3rd inning.
So 6 strikeouts combined, maybe 7. This one's popped down the right field line. Right fielder there, right on the line, makes the play. Sheets had it all the way, and good play there on the line.
I'm going to call it foul. Doesn't matter.
2 outs. And that'll bring in Addison Rule, the catcher. Right-handed batter here. 2 down. Taberzi at first. High, ball 1. Throw to first, runner back. So now the Cavaliers are running the first, a run in the 4th, run in the 6th. 3-0. Rule 0 for 2. Beecham delivers again. Low for a ball. The 7-hitter for the Cavaliers. Their 10th game of the year. Going for win number 7. They'd be 7-3 if they hold the lead. Oilers would be 8-3. Here's the next. Strike called outside corner. 2-1 now. Head coach Julie Gibson down at 3rd for the Cavaliers softball squad. 2 outs. Rule at the plate. Takes high, ball 3.
Yeah, that was the pitch that she wanted Rule to offer at. It was up, out of the zone. Looks enticing coming in because it doesn't have quite the speed on it. And you so many times swing under it. She laid off that time.
Ellie Beecham delivers, ground ball to 3rd. It's bobbled by Ely for just a moment, but has time. Out at first. 3rd to first, and that'll end the inning. Cavaliers tack on another run in the 6th. Middle of the 6th inning. Lady Cavaliers 3-0 over the Oilers now. Back in Wood River in a moment. More softball on Big Z Radio Sports.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Around the knees. With Craig Ballman, Brent Berkland with you here on the Big Z. Pretty good crowd here for some softball today. Cavaliers fans, Oilers fans.
This top part of the lineup have all put the ball in play today. Just don't have a lot to show for it.
Is it 3 hits, 3 left on?
And Treader's got 2 of the hits out of that 5-hole.
Yeah. Something at the top. That's what they need here. And the top of the batting order, Sheets fouls it away. Strike 2. Beecham, another freshman on deck. This one hitter 0 for 2. Beecham 0 for 2. Ely has a hit in the 3-hole.
Beecham just hasn't seen many pitches. I think she swung at the first pitch in each of her at-bats.
There's a foul ball, a changeup, and she pulled it hard. Foul. Waited on it, but didn't wait quite long enough. Right past the bag at third there.
Now you got to feel she's going to come back with something hard after making contact on the changeup.
The heat is on. We'll see. It's fastball down and fouled it back.
And she's talking with the dugout. I think she's wanting to call her pitches and getting a little bit of a different instruction from the dugout.
And now they talk it over in the circle. With Sheets still at the plate, nobody out. This is the start of the home half, bottom half of the 6th inning. And the Oilers shut out on 3 hits. And this pitcher has retired 4 in a row again.
Normally you don't see a visit to the pitcher's circle when a pitcher has throwing a shutout and haven't had a runner past second base all game long. But this leadoff batter making contact on a couple of pitches. A little bit of a discussion of what they want to do to try to get the 3rd strike.
Pitch is coming now, and it's high for a ball. That'll be 2-2.
If you're going to miss with the off speed, you got to miss high or outside. That one was high.
Ground ball up the middle. Second baseman tries for the backhand. It's off of her glove. And Sheets will be on at first base. No throw.
And you can literally see the pitcher's shoulders droop. Soon as that ball was put into play, she felt that it had a good chance of being an infield hit, and it took a little bit of an awkward hop at second base that Maddox couldn't field, and the leadoff batter reaches for Wood River.
Beecham up in her eyes, swing and a miss.
The only other time in this game where the Oilers had the leadoff batter reach was in the 2nd when Treader singled and was stranded at second. Now you've got the heart of the order coming up.
In that 2nd inning, they also had a walk, but of course, strikeout and a double play ended that inning.
Beecham's already looked at a couple of pitches here.
Inside for a ball.
Seemed like she was just a little bit too aggressive in those early at-bats. making this pitcher work a little bit here.
Here comes another swing and a line drive to the second baseman, over to first. Double play as the runner gets caught off the bag. That line drive right at the second baseman.
Just bad luck for the Oilers. Hit hard right to the second baseman. All she had to do was put the glove up, field it cleanly. Sheets wanting to get a good jump with contact, gets doubled off second, and just like that, that rally is over.
Get the leadoff batter on, and now erased. 2 double plays in the ball game. Both line drive double plays. Jordan Ely, the batter now, strike 1 on a foul tip.
Never really out of a game when you've got batters like Ely and Pratt in this lineup, both driving in well over, 15 plus, or I should say 10 plus RBIs for both of them. 13 for Ely, 12 for Pratt. And they both got pop, multiple home runs from each.
Here's a ball to Ely, the 3-hitter. She can get on. Haley Pratt would come up.
1 for 2 as Ely had the game's first hit.
This one is popped up on the infield. And it's caught by the second baseman. The pop-up will end the inning for the Oilers, and we've played 6 now. Still no scoring for the Oilers in the ball game. They trail the Cavaliers 3-0 as we go to the 7th inning in Wood River. You're listening.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganast Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganast Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganast Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
We protect your house and your car. Because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
Ball.
6 hits for the Cavies, and Harding has one of them. The on-deck batter has a hit as well, and that's Reeves.
Here's Beecham delivering high for a ball. 3-0.
The only batter with 2 hits on the game for Carlinville is Tibertzi. She's got a double and a single.
Beecham 3-0 on this batter, Harding. To start the 7th inning, the pitch. It's low and away, and it's a leadoff walk.
First walk issued, correct?
Right. 1 for each pitcher now. Well, again, here comes Reeves.
Leadoff batter's on again. That's 3 innings in a row. 4 innings in a row now with the leadoff batter reaching. They've scored runs in 2 of the previous 3.
Beecham delivers. It's a bunt, a good one. Third base side, throw to first. Out there. Good play by Beecham. Hustling. This time she barehanded it, fired to first. 1 out.
Yeah, earlier she fielded it with her glove. This one, if she had fielded it with her glove, probably would have been too late with the throw. Picked it up with the bare hand, got the run, got the batter at first.
Braylee Weiser steps in. Been on base twice.
Scored the game's first run. Also has a double, one of the 4 doubles.
Here's a base hit into right field. One hop to the right fielder, and right fielder throws home. A little delay, but the runner was held anyway at third base.
There was a little bit of indecision. I think she thought about throwing to first, but if she had thrown the ball to first base, that runner probably would have rounded third and tried to score. She was prompted to get that ball in. So many times you hear that from the coaches, the dugout, throw it in. 2 hits in the inning.
Well, now we're going to have a meeting in the circle, and the batter is going to meet with her coach for Carlinville, Hallie Gibson, the pitcher. It's going to be first and third, 1 out. And Coach Mike Beecham going to the circle to talk over the pitching and the defense here. Oilers trail 3-0, and after the game, we announce our Munganast Alton Toyota players of the game.
You just wonder what Carlinville wants to do here. You've got some good pop in the second batter in this lineup, Hallie Gibson. Then you got Hannah Gibson and Tabersi, who are good offensive players. Do you use a bunt here to put another runner at second base and maybe cause some confusion amongst the fielders and try to push across a run that way? Or do you just let it swing away, play it straight? Or do you try a straight steal and dare Wood Rivers, Pratt rather, to try and throw down to second base? If it was me,
maybe a double steal in that case.
Yeah, I think I'd try to get that runner from first down to second, first pitch you see.
Here's the pitch. It's high. It pops out of the catcher's mitt. I don't think she was going to throw to second either way, but it will be second and third, 1 out. And the batter, Gibson.
This is where the pitcher's got to bear down. It's going to be all on her shoulders right here. It's 1-on-1. You don't dare intentionally walk this batter to get the third place batter coming up. You're going to have to go right after these Cavaliers in the middle of the lineup.
High for a ball. 0 for 2 for Gibson with a sacrifice bunt.
And even though she's a freshman, she is a coach's daughter, had an older sibling play for this team, so she knows the situation. She knows what they're trying to do and how to accomplish it.
Swing and a pop-up. It's on the infield. The shortstop is under it and makes the play. That'll be 2 outs and a big one.
Yeah, if you didn't get the strikeout, next best thing is a pop-up on the infield. That's what you get here. There's still double plays not in order. You need another strikeout or another pop-up. Or there is 2 outs now. So all you need is the one more.
2 on, 2 out. Hannah Gibson at the plate. Down and in, ball 1. First base open. This is the 3-hitter. Tabersi, the cleanup hitter on deck.
Get ahead of the batter, and then you start dictating the pitches. You fall behind, you kind of have to put it in the plate.
Ground ball to third, and Ely with a bobble. Now she throws across and not in time. Right at the bag. She had trouble handling it there, and everybody's safe. That's a run for Carlinville.
And that's another error that costs the Oilers a run. She had a play right in front of her. The run would have scored, but she had that runner on second, trapped between second and third. Had she not thrown across the diamond, she could have gotten that runner in an rundown and gotten that third out of the inning. Instead, Cavaliers have runners at the corners.
There goes another runner to second. No throw. So it'll be second and third, 2 outs again. Strike 1 to the batter, Tabersi. You may think about just putting her on because she has done a lot of damage. 2 hits, 2 RBIs. And she will take low and away.
Last time up, they tried to go away with the off-speed stuff. That time it was a fastball missed outside. Do you dare try to get one in on the hands?
Left-handed, powerful left-handed batter. Hits one to third off the glove of Ely. Everybody's safe. It's another run, and that'll be 5-0. 2 runs here in the 7th.
That one will be another hit. That was a backhand attempt. Could have been play made, but we'll give it a single. Tiburzi with another RBI. 3 on the day.
So we have first and third, 2 outs. Beecham gets ready to deliver another, and they'll throw it away. It's in the dirt. It's a wild pitch. A run will score. The other runner going to third base.
Things are starting to fall apart for the Oilers now. Pitch couldn't handle by the catcher Pratt on the inside part of the plate, rolls to the backstop and allows the 3rd run of the inning to score, and they've doubled up the lead from 3-0 to 6-0 here in the 7th.
A run in the 6th, and now 3 more in the 7th. And what was a 2-0 really pitcher's duel in the 6th inning. Now it's gotten away from the Oilers. 6-0 score. Pope the batter. Runner at third, 2 down. Up and away for a ball.
Pope's wearing the collar, 0 for 3.
Strikeout, popped out on a bunt, lined out to left. 4th at bat here. And the pitch. It's a little bit high, a little bit outside. Ball 3. Maddox on deck. 3 RBIs to Bursey. 3 hits and 3 RBIs. Here's the next. Swing and a miss. Full count, I believe. 3-2.
Talked about the strikeouts on the season, but boy, Beecham hasn't had one in a long time in this one. Back to the 3rd inning.
It's been 4 innings, yep. Foul ball here. 3-2 count. Three runs, 7th inning. Carlinville's lead now 6 runs, 6-0. Beecham looks in, gets the sign from Pratt. And 3-2 payoff pitch is on the way. It's high, ball 4.
No.
Batter doesn't know it. Batter doesn't know it. Still doesn't know it. Now she's going to go. So ball 4.
Situational awareness lacking.
3-2, ball 4. First and third again with 2 down. 8th batter of the inning. And a ball high. Runner will take second base one more time.
I think we've had, 3 instances in this inning where runners at the corners and first pitch, batter squares, and the runner from first takes second base.
One of the oldest plays in softball. Second and third, 2 down. There's the looping liner, takes a hop, and then it glances off the glove of the second baseman, spinning on the infield. Everybody's safe, another run.
Yeah, I'm not saying that was an easy play, but it's another play that should have been made. There's been numerous instances of that in this game, and that time I think the second baseman just attacked it the wrong way, going after it backhanded instead of trying to get in front of it and fielding it in front of you. The ball's spinning, I understand that, but got to get in front of it and not try to backhand it.
4-run inning now. There's a strike. Runner goes to second base. Strike 1. So now the Cavaliers bat around in the 7th. 9th hitter of the inning. 2 on, 2 out, 4 runs in. Swing and a foul. That'll be strike 2.
This is another Carlinville batter that has not had a hit today, not on base. 0 for 3.
Top of the 7th continues, and it's a ball high. 90-minute ball game so far. We started at 5 today. Softball in Wood River today. 1-2 pitch from Beecham. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. Left fielder coming on, makes the running catch near the line, and that will end the inning finally. Cavaliers get 4, though, in the 7th. 4-run inning, and that'll make it 7-0 here in the 7th inning. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports, presented by...
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh-made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
Get paid to go solar.
We're not solar bros. At Grid, we're solar pros. We explain the process behind solar power so you can make an informed decision. We'll work with you to make owning your power as simple as possible and affordable with zero down financing and payment options. Our only goal is to save you money. Call Grid when you're ready to be independent of the power company.
With you. 6 o'clock hour. Foul ball. Back to the screen it goes.
There are no lights at this diamond. And boy, when the cloud gets in front of the sun, it gets dark quickly here. Still plenty of light to get this game in.
Change up high for a ball. Haley Pratt, 0 for 2. Treader on deck, 2 for 2. Swing and a pop-up, foul ball, and it's going to sail out of play. First base side, short right field, 2-2 the count.
Oilers in danger of losing their 3rd game of the season by shutout. First 2 losses, shutout losses. This game tonight, or this afternoon, they have not had a runner advance past second base. They've had 2 batters hit into double plays, line drive double plays.
Now it's a full count here, 3-2 to the catcher, Pratt.
They have had 2 base runners on base in the same inning just one time.
But what you're saying is if they score, they win.
That's true.
So far this year. Fly ball left center field. Left fielder Reeves over there. Grabs it. Fly to left. 1 out. Now it's Treader.
And it seems like when they score a lot.
Plenty of offense on this team, and Really, it's going to be interesting the next 4 or 5 weeks. What happens with this Lady Oilers team?
And they got a tough matchup tomorrow against a team that shut them out yesterday, Salem.
And a pretty good conference, always, in every sport, but softball too, the Cahokia Conference.
Next week they've got Columbia on the schedule.
Home and home. Here's the pitch. Outside to Treader. Maybe we'll do one of those games. What's the home game for Columbia next week?
That's on the 22nd.
Line drive to center. Center fielder reaching up. Can't get it. Sails overhead. Treader going to be held to a single as that ball was right at the fence, so right at the feet of the center fielder once she couldn't get it.
At the conclusion of today's game, we will name a Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game.
What are you getting at? What are you getting to?
I'm saying Treader goes 3 for 3 today.
How about that? They have 5 hits total. Well, Lily.
Cat's out of the bag.
13 is lucky. Your number 13. 3 for 3. That ball was hit hard right at the center fielder, and it took off on the center fielder a little bit. Foul ball there. Cammie Adams at the plate, 0 for 2.
Not a lot of reserves in that Carlinville dugout. I guess they don't have that big of a roster. As that ball went off the screen right in front of the dugout.
And this one hits Coach Mike Beecham as he spins away.
I thought he was a better fielder than that.
No, he was ducking. Hit him in the right elbow, I think.
I think it surprised him.
Spinning around and hit him pretty good. Here's the next. This one bounces in for a ball. There's a swing and a miss, and that will be strike 3 and 2 outs here in the 7th inning. Another strikeout for Gibson. That would be her 4th. Now the batter, Gilliam. Avery, the last hope for the Lady Oilers here. In a 7-0 ball game. Pitch is a ball outside. 2 outs in the 7th. Treader at first. 5 hits for the Oilers, but no runs. Strike called inside corner. Gibson looks in, ready to bring another one. Inside this time. 3 balls, 1 strike. Kassler on deck. If it gets that far here, we might have 2 on, 2 out.
Gilliam's a lone junior on this team?
Yeah. This roster is just very strange compared to a lot of them you see, you know, with, well, my team is juniors and seniors, no? Freshmen and sophomores. Freshmen and sophomores for Jerseyville softball, mostly. Saw them the other day. Change up, foul ball, strike 2. So it's 3-2, payoff pitch with 2 outs. Gibson with 4 strikeouts, 1 in this inning. 2 outs in the inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that will end the ball game. 2 strikeouts back-to-back to end the ball game, and the Oilers are shut out for the 2nd day in a row. Carlinville winning 7-0 here in Wood River. Back to